All right, everyone, welcome back into another MLB props video, touching on all the best bets today. Let's get into it. First, just a reminder to give a like and subscribe to the channel. That helps me continue to be able to pump out content for you guys. Looking at the results from yesterday, was able to go 6 for 9 on the day. Solid day overall for the prop bets. And today we are going to be getting a couple of decent ones in terms of MLB. So let's go ahead and get into that. So just jumping right into it. No need to get into any sort of fluff. We have a really strong prop bet, it would seem here, with Paul Goldschmidt to be able to get over his hitting fantasy score prop. This one is kind of insane. We're getting a line at 7 for him, which is obviously something that we enjoy. The Vegas line would have his fantasy projection set at 10.4. The projection data has it set at 10.14 as well. That is looking like one of the best prop bets that we are going to get on the day. I am perfectly happy to go ahead and attack and use that one today. And as long as we don't get any weather delays for that one, it should be a good one, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Looking at the run total for that game, not terrible. 9.5 run total. We will take that. That is certainly one that we shouldn't shy away from. And if we look at it, we can see last game against Washington, 12 for his hitting fantasy score prop. The game before that, both of those games were rain delay games. To me, I don't know. I feel like that kind of skews the data a little bit. So, very much hit or miss recently. We'll just put it that way. But given the fact that this game is, projected to be a higher scoring game, and also given the fact that the data likes it, I think that's going to be probably our best prop bet on the day. And then from there, I want to call out that we're really not getting that many other good prop bets that we should really be rolling with. None of these I really like. I shouldn't say that. None of these I really love. Like Christian Yelich, this is pretty solid. Once again, my strategy is to find the prop bets that both have their projection over by 2 and their Vegas line over by 2. That is kind of my goal of this data tool. When they have that, those prop bets hit about 70% of the time. And so that's what we're looking for. Now let's just go ahead and take a peek at some MLB props that we have available. Looking at this one, we got Colby here for pitcher strikeout props. And I find this number interesting. So 54% chance for him to get over 4.5 strikeouts. The projection data has it set at 4.65. And we can see hasn't exactly been lighting it up. I would say this might have something to do with the matchup with the White Sox. I'm not really sure, but okay, so here we go. Interesting here. Interesting for his game log. 1 inning pitch, 5 innings pitch, 4.2 innings pitch. Okay, so that makes sense. He's just expected to get more innings pitch is essentially what we're getting here. Yeah, so I guess I think I'd be fine with this one. And then we have some other okay ones, a few that are in the 53% range. I'm perfectly fine with that. Let's go and take a peek at Underdog, seeing if we're getting any good MLB props there. And he's going to be the same one there. That's really about it. Let's go ahead and see the pitching fantasy score props, seeing if we are getting any good ones there. All right, so looking at, we aren't really getting any major ones. Maybe Bobby Miller you could roll with for the over PrizePicks line, but we can see Vegas doesn't exactly see him getting a quality start or a win, which is essentially what would vault him over the projection line with Vegas. And then looking at some maybe potential ones where you could bet the under, Zach Wheeler potentially. That's really it. So to me, it seems like we're only getting 2 really good props for MLB as it sits right now. Let's go ahead and take a peek at the esports one, seeing if we are getting any sort of edge there. I'm going to sort by prop line difference. So nothing too crazy here. I wouldn't say that we have a really big edge there. I mean, these aren't bad differences here. This is probably the biggest one right here. So if we want to go ahead and add this one onto our slip on PrizePicks, we could. Obviously, we'd probably want to run it back then in a different way than on Underdog. I firmly think if we are going to be betting esports props based off of the prop line differences that we are getting, we want to be running out more props then, more prop bets based off of that, like 3 leg bets at least, especially on Underdog in that regard. All right, so looking at the bet of the day today, it is just going to be a small slip. Really been close to hitting a big slip here lately, but kind of just 1 or 2 off. Obviously with 5, 6 slip bets, that's kind of what you expect. But really, since MLB All-Star break being over, it's been smooth sailing thus far lately. So let's hope that continues. These are the 3 best bets that I see on the day. This one, just a decent prop line difference. 2 kills on Underdog is the line. 1.5 on PrizePicks. That adds up. That's a huge difference then in that regard when it's that minimal of a line. And then looking at Colby here, needs to get 5 innings pitched. Let's be honest there. So if he gets like being up early, that's a struggle that we wouldn't like that, but definitely needs to get 5 innings pitched there. So if you think he's going to get 5 innings pitched, should be able to get over 4.5 strikeouts. And then looking at Paul Goldschmidt, one of the best ones that are probably going to get today. Hopefully that line doesn't change at all. Hopefully the game doesn't get delayed for the 3rd straight day as well. That's going to be all for today. If you guys want access to that cheat sheet, it is available for just $10 a month. Let's have a good slate today. And as always, let's keep cashing.